You've probably done it all, meticulously clipped every coupon, maxed out that 401k contribution, maybe even squeezed an extra year or two out of that trusty old beater. You're following the rules, right? Yet, when you peek at your net worth, it often feels like that graph is flatlining, barely moving the needle. It's frustrating, isn't it? You put in the effort, but the results just aren't there. Ready to finally figure out why your hard work might be getting sabotaged? Here's the real gut punch, the kind that makes you do a double take. Sometimes, following what everyone calls good money advice can actually leave you poorer. Seriously. If the advice itself is built on shaky ground, or worse, outright lies, then you're running a race with your shoelaces tied together. Today, we're not just questioning those old adages, we're taking a flamethrower to the 10 biggest financial myths, the ones we've all been repeating, often to our own detriment. Let's unravel these financial fabrications and reclaim your wealth building journey. Section 1: Small change doesn't count. Lie number 1. Oh, skipping that daily latte is pointless. $5 can't possibly change your life. Sound familiar? It's the whisper of instant gratification, telling you that tiny habits don't add up. But here's the truth, and it's a powerful one: that seemingly insignificant $5, if you invested it weekly from age 25 to 65 at a conservative 8% annual return, compounds into a staggering $90,000. 90 grand. We're talking a hefty down payment on a house, a significant chunk of a college fund, or a nice cushion for retirement, all grown from what essentially amounts to coffee foam. The real magic here isn't the size of the initial investment, it's the consistent action and the relentless power of compound interest. Think about it: that $5 isn't just sitting there, it's earning interest, and then that interest starts earning interest too. It's like a financial snowball rolling downhill, picking up momentum and mass with every turn. The biggest mistake isn't what you save, but when you start. Procrastination, even with small amounts, steals far more from your future than you realize. So, automate those micro savings. Set it and forget it. Let time, not the sheer size of your initial contribution, do the heavy lifting. You'll be amazed at what a few dollars, consistently invested, can become over the decades. It's about consistency, not necessarily making a massive sacrifice all at once. Section 2: All debt is a villain. Lie 2. Debt-free is the only way to win in life. This one sounds virtuous, doesn't it? And for some types of debt, absolutely, it's the goal. But here's where the nuance kicks in: not all debt is created equal. Imagine a fixed-rate mortgage on a well-chosen rental property. That's debt, sure, but it's debt that can generate cash flow, appreciate in value over time, and even have its real cost chewed away by inflation. That's what we call good debt. It's a strategic tool used to acquire an asset that either generates income or appreciates in value. Similarly, student loans, while often a burden, can be an investment in human capital, leading to higher earning potential. Business loans can fuel growth and innovation. Now, let's talk about the real villain: credit card debt at 20% APR. That's toxic. That's the kind of debt that bleeds you dry, sucking your hard-earned money away in interest payments with no tangible asset to show for it. Payday loans? Even worse. The crucial distinction here is between financing something that pays you back or builds your future and something that simply bleeds you dry with exorbitant interest. Don't let the blanket statement about all debt being bad scare you away from leveraging smart, strategic debt to build real wealth. It's about being discerning and understanding the purpose and cost of your borrowing. Section 3: Plastic is the enemy. Lie 3. Cut up every credit card. They're just instruments of temptation. While it's true that credit cards can be dangerous if misused, painting them all as the enemy is short-sighted and can actually hinder your financial progress. Used responsibly, and by that, we mean paying your statement balance in full, every single month, without fail, credit cards are powerful tools. They help you build a robust credit history, a thick credit file that acts like your financial resume. What does a good credit score unlock? Oh, just things like better interest rates on mortgages and car loans, making future borrowing significantly cheaper. It can even lower your car insurance premiums, get you zero premium cell phone plans, and open doors to those sweet airport lounge perks that make travel so much more enjoyable. The danger isn't the card itself, it's the mindset that the minimum due is the real bill. That's the trap. Treat your credit card like a debit card, spending only what you have, and you'll harness its power without falling victim to its pitfalls. It's about discipline, not avoidance. Section 4. You need piles of cash to invest. Life 4. I'll start investing when I earn more money, when I have a big lump sum. This is procrastination in a tuxedo, a fancy excuse to delay wealth building. The reality is, you absolutely do not need to be wealthy to start investing. We live in an incredible era where modern investing platforms and micro-investing apps have democratized access to the markets. You can buy fractional shares of companies for as little as $5. That's less than your pointless latte. The key isn't starting with a fortune, it's simply starting. Imagine buying into a broad market index fund every single payday. When the market dips, you're not panicking, you're essentially buying discounted groceries for your future self. You're dollar cost averaging, turning volatility into opportunity. The critical factors here are starting early and investing consistently. Compound growth works its magic best over long periods. Waiting for a hypothetical windfall, a big bonus, or a sudden inheritance is a recipe for missed opportunities. Your future self will thank you for every small, consistent investment you make today. Don't let the illusion of needing piles of cash keep you on the sidelines. Section 5. Carry a balance for credit. Glory. Life 5. You need to carry a small balance on your credit card so the banks know you're alive and using it, which helps your credit score. This is one of the most persistent and financially damaging myths out there, perpetuated by who knows whom. Let's be crystal clear. Carrying a balance does not boost your credit score. What it does boost are the interest charges you pay to the bank. You're literally sending them extra cash for absolutely nothing in return. Your FICO score, that all-important 3-digit number, is primarily influenced by your payment history, paying on time, every time, and your credit utilization, how much credit you're using compared to your total available credit. The sweet spot for utilization is generally under 30%, ideally even lower. So, the best practice is to pay your credit card balance in full each month. This demonstrates responsible usage, avoids interest, and keeps your utilization low. Do that, and watch your FICO score thank you, without ever having to send a single extra dime to the bank in interest. Don't fall for this expensive lie. Section 6. Always attack the biggest debt first. Lie 6. You must tackle the biggest debt balance first, always. It's the only mathematically sound way. Well, mathematically, yes, the debt avalanche method, paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, will save you the most money over time. It's efficient, logical, and appeals to the analytical side of us. You target the most expensive debt, chip away at it, and ultimately reduce the total interest paid. However, personal finance isn't just math, it's also deeply psychological. For many, the sheer motivation of seeing a debt disappear, even a small one, is a game changer. That's where the debt snowball method comes in. You pay off your smallest balance first, regardless of its interest rate. That quick win provides a burst of momentum, a psychological boost that can keep you going when the journey feels long. The truth is, the best method is the one you'll actually stick with. A half-done, mathematically perfect plan pays 0% interest in motivation. So, be honest with yourself. Are you driven by cold, hard numbers, or do you need those small victories to stay engaged? Pick the method you'll finish, because consistency beats perfection every single time. Section 7. Savings account equals safety. Lie 7. Just park everything in a basic savings account. It's safe, right? While a traditional savings account is safe in the sense that your principal is protected, up to FDIC limits, it's often a losing game against an invisible enemy: inflation. A vanilla savings account today might earn you nothing in interest, while inflation is quietly, relentlessly shopping with your money, eroding its purchasing power. What cost $100 last year might cost $103 or $105 this year, meaning your safe savings are buying you less and less. To truly protect and grow your purchasing power, you need to be smarter. Yes, keep 3 to 6 months of bare bones living expenses in a liquid, easily accessible account, like a high-yield online savings account, which offers significantly better interest rates than brick-and-mortar banks. But for anything beyond that emergency buffer, let your money work harder. Consider options like certificates of deposit, CDs, for slightly higher, fixed returns, or short-term U.S. Treasuries or I-bonds, which are designed to protect against inflation. For longer-term goals, low-cost index funds can provide growth that outpaces inflation. Don't let your money sit idly by, slowly losing value. Make it fight for you. Section 8 Insurance removes the need for an emergency fund. Lie 8. I've got health insurance, car insurance, homeowner's insurance. Cash on hand is just wasted opportunity. This is a dangerous misconception that leaves countless people vulnerable. While insurance is absolutely vital for protecting against catastrophic financial loss, it doesn't solve every immediate financial challenge. Insurance reimburses you, eventually. There's paperwork, deductibles, waiting periods, and often, claims processes that can feel like they crawl at a snail's pace. An emergency fund, on the other hand, is liquid, immediate cash. It's what keeps the lights on, the car running, and the fridge stocked while your insurance claim is processing. It covers that unexpected car repair deductible, the urgent dental work, or provides a lifeline if you suddenly lose your job. Financial experts universally recommend keeping 3 to 6 months of bare bones expenses in a readily accessible, separate account. Think of it as your financial oxygen mask. Sleep quality, knowing you have that safety net, is an asset class in itself. Insurance is your shield against the big blows, an emergency fund is your immediate first aid. You need both. Section 9 Homeownership always beats renting. Lie 9. If you're renting, you're just throwing money away. This is perhaps one of the most deeply ingrained financial myths, often passed down through generations. While homeownership can certainly build equity and be a fantastic investment for many, it's not a universal truth for everyone, everywhere, all the time. Renting isn't throwing money away, it's buying flexibility, predictable monthly costs, and freedom from maintenance headaches. It offers mobility, which can be invaluable if your career demands a move to a new city where salaries might be higher. Buying a home, while it builds equity, also buys you a whole lot of other things. A roof that needs replacing, a water heater that will inevitably fail, property tax hikes, closing costs, ongoing maintenance, and the general illiquidity of a massive asset. Before you jump into the home ownership pool, run the numbers. Calculate the 5-year break-even point for your specific zip code, factoring in all the costs of buying versus renting. Sometimes, the throw away money on rent is actually the smarter throw down when you consider opportunity costs and lifestyle. It's a deeply personal decision, not a one-size-fits-all financial commandment. Section 10 Chase the highest returns. Lie 10. If it's not crypto promising 1,000% return, why even bother investing? The allure of sky-high returns is incredibly powerful, especially in an age of instant information and viral success stories. But here's the cold, hard truth. Sky-high returns almost always come with sky-high drawdowns and significantly elevated risk. For every story of someone getting rich quick, there are countless others who lost everything chasing the latest speculative bubble. A diversified, low-fee portfolio, one that's carefully aligned with your personal financial goals and your actual risk tolerance, consistently beats swinging for the fences and striking out right before retirement. Think of it like this: slow and steady wins the race. Consistent, moderate growth, protected by diversification, builds wealth far more reliably than chasing volatile assets. Time in the market, patiently compounding your returns, is generally far more effective than timing the market with speculative bets. Boring might not make for exciting cocktail party conversation, but slow and boring beats fast and broke most decades. Don't let the siren song of astronomical returns shipwreck your financial future. If any of those financial lies sounded like your own internal monologue, if you've ever nodded along to one of these myths, then it's time for a change. Smash that subscribe button right now, and then drop the biggest money myth you're personally quitting in the comments below. Let's build a community of truth seekers. Conclusion: real wealth isn't built by blindly following outdated slogans or accepting conventional wisdom at face value. It's built by questioning everything, by auditing your own money rules, and by courageously ditching the lies that hold you back. Let every single dollar you earn tell the truth about your values, your goals, and your future. Because your future net worth? It's listening. It's waiting for you to make the informed, empowered choices that will set you truly free.